Hi everybody, how are you doing today? This spot is normally so green in the summers, and normally I don't sit here in the winter. Just in the summer I set up a hammock out here somewhere and chillax. Just thought I'd say a quick hello. See if anything comes up. And we all know that my camera setup isn't the best, but I'm not going to go hiking around with a tripod because I don't want to carry that. So non-duality says that what you are is not separate from what's happening. That you and what's happening are one seamless movement. Most humans, they go about their daily lives as though that weren't the case. Most of us believe that we are responsible for what's happening and that it's up to us to make it line up and look a particular way. That if things don't go right, it's your fault. If things don't look pretty or healthy or beautiful or whatever the standard is that society deemed as reasonable, acceptable, then somehow you're at fault. And that's the dynamic of a personal me. That's the dynamic of life being taken personally versus impersonally. So when life is taken to be impersonal, then what's happening has no say whatsoever about what that means about you. It doesn't mean you're a victim. It doesn't mean you're a perpetrator. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It doesn't mean you're responsible. And so we may ask, well, where's the morality in any of that, right? Where's right and wrong with any of that? Non-duality doesn't address that. That's still in the personal realm, the personal framework of dualistic perception, right and wrong. So, in a way, non-duality justifies anything and everything that's happening as valid, but yet also as unreal. And so when the questions come up of what should I do and what behavior is appropriate and in alignment with what's happening, then that's a personal dialogue. Because in non-dualism, there just simply is the one seamless movement, just like this water, this beautiful river, just moving in one direction, in the direction of least resistance. Right? So that's where we get into surrender. But surrender beyond the personal. This is a surrender that's intrinsic to who you are. You know, like this winter on these trees, like it doesn't fight its own death. and its own movement into the winter of life, how could it fight that? It just is what it is. It is winter. It is death. You know, all the blossoms and all the buds, everything's sleeping. Some of it will come back, some of it will not. But there's no care for winter, of what comes and what doesn't, what returns and what doesn't. Those are cares for the spring. The spring decides that. That's the role of spring, not of winter. So you are that eternal season of life that just does what is done with no particular agenda behind it. I keep filming back there because somebody dropped off some domestic ducks over there, and they've survived now. Come April, it'll be about a year. One of them got eaten by a fox or a coyote, and then 2 wild ducks joined them, so now there's 4 of them. And they don't particularly care for one another, the domestic and the wild ducks, but people come and feed them, so they make do and get along as best they can. And obviously I think it helps that they feel, when there's more of them, they feel you know, for survival, it's better for them. So what else? Wish I could zoom in on these guys. Let's see here. Can I? No. Oh well. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to send a quick little note out from the river. I normally don't film down here, so it's just nice to share one of my favorite scenes. Okay, take good care. See you soon.